Good evening and thanks for joining us for Monday's news. A road project in the rural area of Daulo in Eastern Highlands will serve over 7,000 people. Locals say the road has been neglected in the past 20 years. The upgrade is from Sausane to Samatoka.
The road upgrade commenced last month as machines move into this rural area to improve the road condition. It's a 7-kilometer project. A local man says the road was neglected with people bearing the pain in the past 20 years.
Na rain come now. Em bagara finish na mi play stop. Mi play stop go now. Now em time blo bogio em sarim all keta machine na come na grading road blo mi play. Na gravel em like come now. Em come now. Em come na mi play hama machine na stop. Em car by rondo hausiran blo mi play. All meri pikinini all by Magat something blogol, hem life blogol isina all by go come.
A project engineer told EMTV News the road connects to over 7,000 people in this part of Daulo district. He says it's one of the 6 vital road upgrade and maintenance program carried out by the Daulo DDA. Thomas Lati says it's crucial for communities there.
It's upgrading the maintenance. As you can see at my background, greater okay, more clearance, now withdrawings, rosimol waste, now disposing go outside the road. Okay, yes, loads, gravel loads by come. After the gravel, grader apply more subgrade, Bambla put him or gravel scaping layer.
A woman expressed the hardship faced in the past. She says it has been costly for them to travel with cargo to reach the main road, in many times sleeping along the road with the children and market produce.
Mi plasa kam tutak, mi plasa kam sirip lolot. Warata it land making, mi plasa kam sirip lolot, morning blogan mi plasa kam up la house. Na, time blo rain, time blo sun, good plan mi plasa by go. Na mi plasa kam back lo early. So I'm one plaka in hard life, mi plasa stop lo this la community, mi plasa stop lo again.
Daulo MP Pogyo Gata says road plays a vital role in the district. That is why he said he has directed the DDA to prioritize road projects. Currently, 4 road projects have progressed with another 6 to commence soon.
After that one can come to Kasana and up to Hanenamo, and then come down all the way to Hanenamo to Fruitgate. Hanenamo to Fruitgate. This is a very serious road that I'm really mad about it. I think the road has been sitting there for too long, and that's a provincial road, but the provincial government is not really serious about our road, so I'm doing it using my own district funds to make sure we get this road done, because most of my people are living around that area.
Jack Lapava Jr., National EMTV News.
BSB Financial Group Limited is advising schools registered as mobile banking school merchants in the country to accept legitimate e-receipts provided by parents of school students. This is aimed at easing the burden of queues at BSB branches around the country and improve schools' operational efficiencies.
Having about 400,000 inhabitants, Western Highlands Province is the most densely populated province in Papua New Guinea outside of the National Capital District. At the recent launching of the new Highlands Regional Immigration Office in Mount Hagen, it was revealed that due to many resource projects in the region, Western Highlands Province through Kagamuga International Airport has had an influx of people, both locals and expatriates, working and residing, particularly in the capital Mount Hagen and in neighboring provinces accessible by road. Governor Pius Wingti highlighted during the opening of the new office building at the Tininga Business Centre that there has also been an increase in the number of schools in the province.
This province has more high schools than any other province. It's got close to 50 high schools. So all the kids of Papua New Guinea will come here. Now next year, we start building more of the science blocks. But then we link them on a computer, satellite, put a disk in every high school, set them on some hubs. Now only we got internet, only got e-library, now all these high schools. When I came in 2012, only 10,000 students were in high school. Now there's over 22,000 students. Then we come here, 300 teachers were in. Now high school teachers, 1,200. So that means more Papua New Guineans coming in.
As the school year resumes gradually and parents or guardians strive to have their children registered by way of paying for school fees, bank queues pile up again. BSP therefore is encouraging electronic payments to ease the burden of long bank queues, including the acceptance of e-receipts at schools around the country that are registered as mobile banking school merchants. BSP has 24 schools in Western Highlands Province that are currently registered on the mobile banking school fee payments platform, and the bank is calling on these schools to accept e-receipts from parents and guardians. In a statement released by BSP last Friday, due to schools in Mount Hagen insistent on paper receipt and their reluctance to accept e-receipts for school fees paid via the mobile banking *131# school fee payment option, parents and guardians are forced to queue up at the bank branches. BSP Retail Group General Manager Daniel Font is urging registered schools in Western Highlands to accept electronic receipts provided by parents and guardians, as these are legitimate payments. In addition to digital banking options, BSP also opened 16 of its branches in Western Highlands, including Mount Hagen branch, on 3 consecutive Saturdays for school fee deposits. This allows for parents and guardians who are unable to pay school or tertiary institution fees, including project fees during the weekdays, to have the opportunity to visit respective BSP branches on the weekend. BSP Mount Hagen branch served over 700 customers over the 3 Saturdays it was open.
Our market share has increased from around about 55% at 2002 to 66%, and that's certainly most positive for BSP and for our shareholders. But equally, at some stage, what the country needs and what the country requires is some more competition in the banking area. We do have 4 banks, but those 4 banks aren't always as fully committed to providing the full range of services all around PNG. And that's one of the, I've no doubt, as they look to the second review or the second part of the review this year, how can you make banking more competitive? How can you provide incentives in need for other banks to be able to compete with BSP?
BSP encourages parents and guardians to sign up for mobile banking while at branches for ease of school fee payment going forward. Dennis Orere, National EMTV News.
Over 200 patients who suffered malaria were treated at the Obo Health Centre in Middlefly District of Western Province. While 89 patients were tested positive with malaria since January, the number of cases tends to increase. According to Officer in Charge, Junlai Nawalin, patients are being treated with the remainder of the anti-malarial drugs on shelves, as most of the drugs have gone out of stock since last month. He has urged people in the surrounding island villages in Obo to take care of their own health. Meanwhile, a number of malaria cases at the Kiunga District Hospital in North Fly has increased rapidly. It has been confirmed with health workers that over 1,000 patients were treated at the hospital since January this year. The Divine Word University Alumni Association yesterday launched their website. The association aims to use the website to better connect with all students that were once part of the university, including its high school and institute days. The website was launched by founding president of the Divine Word University, Father Jan Schuba.
The Divine Word University Alumni Association, which consists of former students of the university from its high school, institute days and on to university and other colleges under DWU, has finally launched an independent functioning website. It was launched yesterday by the founding president of the Divine Word University, Father Jan Schuba. The website is www.dwalumni.org. Interim president of the Alumni Association, Pokana Gima, said it was a big step forward for the association.
Multi-purpose website will act as our internet gateway, maintaining its online presence, and also an online registration app for its members. It will promote the DW alumni image, including its activities, service. It also demonstrates our potential of being innovative and creative in Prophecy Northwell.
DW alumni and website designer, CEO of Agritech Organics PNG, Christopher Vagalia, gave a demonstration of the multi-platformed website, which includes membership, a platform for DW alumni-owned businesses, networking opportunities, job seeker opportunities, and community engagements.
We've gone around in circles for far too long, and I think this really stamps our mark within the alumni space as serious contenders for jobs, for engagements, for partnerships. This is the time, and this is the vehicle that we're going to use as an alumni to push our agendas forward and to take back Papua New Guinea, right? This is what we're going to use as a vehicle.
Vice President of the DW POM chapter, Michael Yama, added that joining the association and the website's feature to upload CVs provides an opportunity to build good relations with other DW graduates past and present.
We have a place where you can put your CVs in, your applications in. That's when alumni will market you. So they have opportunities for you, but how will we come and find you if you hesitate and if you stay away from connecting back to Divine Word or back to alumni?
A milestone achievement for the alumni to take a bold step forward in ensuring the graduates of the university are working in unison. Founding president of DWU, Farayan Chuba, told the alumni gathered that the alumni must not stray away from the alma mater, which is the university, throwing the challenge to the alumni to give back to the university that once educated them.
Divine Word was established in the way that the graduate who wanted to come back and work will in the future own and manage the university. That's why when I was the president, I encouraged you to come back, take further study, and take different position at the university. If Divine Word University loses its alumni in the administration and in academia, will be dead university without spirit.
Fidelis Sukina, National EMTV News.
Raila English of Pari Village, contesting for the 2021 Hiri Hanenamo, has been crowned the 2021 Hiri Queen. After going through 2 days of contest, the Hiri Moala Festival concluded yesterday with the final round of judgment. The event was held at the Sir Hubert Murray Stadium and was witnessed by many.
The beat of the slit drum and the traditional sing-sing made way for the contestants to showcase the skill of swaying for the judges to make their final judgments. The 10 participating Hanenamo were judged according to the cultural attire, cultural knowledge and the skill of swaying. Yesterday, Raila English from Pari Village was outstanding and was crowned the 2021 Hiri Queen.
Before you, ladies and gentlemen, is your 2021-2022 Hiri Hanenamo, hailing from Parihanwa, Raila English.
Hiri Hanenamo, I don't know, I do not know how to describe it, but I am having so many feelings right now because I see that 10 of us, we are all winners in our special ways, and having this title doesn't differentiate me from my sisters. So I am actually very glad and thankful for this.
Miss Elevala Guba Hitolo was the runner-up, while Miss Gaba Gaba took out third placing. The outgoing Hiri Queen Saravani was honored for holding the position for the past 2 years, and she said it was time to hand over the crown. Vani commended the 10 Hanenamo who vied for the crown as they had the courage to come out to display their cultural talent.
These here Hanenamos, we refer to them as the Super 10. They are unique in their own way. They do things in their own way. They're very beautiful, they're very intelligent, and I feel like they are the best 10 so far.
Chairman of the Motu Koitabu Assembly, Daddy Toko Jr., was proud of the young girls for upholding their culture. He says the 10 contestants will be provided employment opportunity with Steamship's company.
For the effort they put in, for the commitment over the last few weeks. So it's important that they get prizes that are, beyond what they were expecting.
The chairman is looking forward for the 2022 Hirimole Festival and hopes no interruptions happen this year. Podivai National EMTV News.
National EMTV News returns with more stories after these short messages. Stay with us. Welcome back. Telecom Limited held a dedication service last week Wednesday to officially launch the 2022 business year, with the merger process completed between Telecom PNG and B-Mobile Limited as of December 2021. The new year holds much promise for the newly merged entity Telecom Limited. This now paves way for improved service delivery to its customers through the consolidation of its networks, products and services. The dedication service was led by Reverend Charlie and Pastor Molly George, both senior pastors at the Teshuva Trumpet Worship Center. The service was attended by Telecom Limited Acting CEO Amos Tepi, with senior management team members, heads of Telecom Limited subsidiaries and other staff members. An offering of 11,340 kina was presented as seed money to be sent to Israel. Reverend Charlie George received the check and concluded the gathering with a prayer for a successful and productive year 2022 for the PNG-owned telecommunications company and its staff. The Mount Hagen-based Mobile Squad 5, or MS5, took the responsibility to clean up Mount Hagen City. The cleaning up started in January this year after receiving complaints of piles of rubbish everywhere in the city and reports of increased petty criminal activities.
Mount Hagen City has always been on the spotlight for petty crime activities, including theft, stabbing of people, harassment of commuters and the public. A common sight is the mounting piles of rubbish around the city. Led by the MS5 Group Commander Stephen Filippo, they started making awareness for street vendors not to sell items but use designated vending areas. While cleaning the city perimeters, they also continue to get vendors off the street. The MS5 members say street markets in the city attracts petty criminals. They recently chased away vendors at one of the busiest city roads leading to Mulbaya and Day Electorate and urged the vendors not to sell their black market items. They have also written to the Asian shops not to sell the items in bulk or wholesale prices to completely stop street vending. Their efforts to address petty crimes has also attracted the support from politicians. Vasanata Yama, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
Telecom Limited, under its ICT program, has donated laptops and a printer to Kalpena Secondary School in Southern Highlands Province, valued at close to 13,700 kina. Telecom recognized Kalpena as a new school that graduated its first grade 12s last year. The partnership is to enhance their learning, especially in e-learning studies and internet services, so that they can meet the standard of learning from schools in the towns and cities. Telecom's 4G SIM cards were also distributed to teachers and students to encourage them to use this affordable internet service for learning purposes. General Manager Commercial Silas Matoli and Highlands Regional Manager Pang Power officially handed over the donations recently at Kaupena Secondary School. Bowali Primary School in Lae has become a recipient of Wafi Golpu Limited's Teacher in the Box project under its education programs for impacted areas. The project was launched at the school last week with the presentation of electronic devices and learning materials. Teacher in a Box is an electronic learning program installed with learning materials of different topics.
The Teacher in the Box project was launched at the Bowali Primary School last week. The launching was done with presentations of 5 tablets, a laptop and a solar panel. The project is an electronic learning program installed with different learning sites. It can be accessed using a wireless Wi-Fi connection. Head teacher of the school, Allen Apowe, said the school was privileged to become recipients of the project as it would promote quality learning.
Students must have access to every information that is around for their own education. So these materials will help a lot.
The project is an initiative of Wafi Golpu Limited under its education program for impacted areas. Bowali Primary School is located in Nawai District under the Ahi local level government. The school is the 4th one so far where Wafi Golpu has launched the project.
We are looking and emphasizing more on e-library. So when this program comes in, it also helps and promote the e-library in the school, e-library program in the school.
To access the program, students and teachers will connect to a wireless Wi-Fi connection supplied from the laptop that was donated. They can connect to the Wi-Fi using either the tablets or any smartphones. Wafi Golpu has also had a training session with teachers prior to the launching of the project. Charlene Airy, National EMTV News, Lae.
Morabe's Nawai district is undergoing a quality check on its common roll that was updated in January this year with the support of the DDA at a cost of 120,000 kina. With the district's logistical problems, Nawai MP Kennedy Wenge presented 4 new vehicles last week to the LLG managers to assist in completing the quality check. The district will then submit the updated roll to the Electoral Commission.
The vehicles worth 800,000 kina were presented to 3 LLG managers of Nawai District and Boana High School principal last week in Lae by Nawai MP Kennedy Wenge.
Tupla a semi-car bakam. The semi-car, a semi-car truck one kind of some school. So me, like looking was him, just a car and my school Nupla road.
According to District's CEO James Nia Pukali, LLG managers of Labuta, Wine Arab and Nabak will use the land cruisers to help them complete the quality check of the Common Roll update.
Common Roll is underway. Nawai DDA funding 120,000 long support funding long updating rolls and still on the road. And currently, as we are speaking, there is no LLG vehicle assisting also. This is timely.
Nawai's 4th LLG, Nawai Rural, in the IE area is yet to receive the vehicle. Nawai District is located in Morobe with 4 local level governments. According to Nawai MP Kennedy Wenge, logistic problem has hindered basic services from reaching the people due to bad roads. Wenge said as the DDA continue to upgrade roads, they've also assisted in providing proper transport to deliver services in the district. The LLG managers thanked the District Development Authority. Wine Arab LLG president called on the managers to take care of the vehicles and use it to serve its purpose.
One particular something we must get asset registry, now you may look out him all one something. DDA spend him.
Boana High School principal, who was also present to receive the school truck, said they spent over 2,000 kina for school's operation to Lae and back.
Last Thursday, I came up to get a stationery and food stuff for the school. And for the 4 days that I spent to get all those things, I paid 2,000 kina just for air. And thank you very much again, Nawai District Development Authority for the...
Julie Badui, or National EMTV News, Ley.
And now looking at the NASFund market report, the kina opened unchanged at $0.2850 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2775 $0.3855 Australian dollars, $0.4146 New Zealand dollars, and 31.45 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher. Coffee, cocoa and copra closed lower. Crude oil is trading higher, palm oil closed lower, and copper closed the day lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the ASX 200 is trading lower, and the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues with some sporting updates in Chuka Sports coming up next. Stay tuned.
Chuka Sports.
Welcome to Chuka Sports. The NCD Governors Cup is slated for this weekend and teams are gearing up for the annual Rugby League tournament. One of the teams that will take part is the Mautana Roosters. Yesterday, the team received a jersey sponsorship by local businesswoman Anna Simon, who owns Mautana Trading.
Mautana is located along the road towards Baruni in the northwest electorate in the nation's capital. Their team, the Mautana Roosters, will take part in the 2022 Governors Cup and yesterday received a new set of jerseys thanks to local businesswoman Anna Simon, who owns the trade store Mautana Trading.
Mi sabi lagi good club pasin, mi no lagi pasin no good land, this la community club mi club. And more than normal, you will continue to play. You will must come a good club in man. You mean Balotu, you mean Barem Talk, you mean Arem Talk Langabman.
President of the Mautana Roosters, Ferdinand Tabengza, expressed the team's satisfaction for the new jerseys and confirmed the team will change their name to the Mautana Roosters.
So far, so good that the club has started in 2006. We have never received such a major sponsor, someone that is willing to come in and support us in different ways. But it will be the first time. The team itself going to change its naming rights also, and we are going to confirm with the officials. And it's going to be the very first time we change the naming rights to Nipoku Mautana Roosters. And with the sponsor that we have in here now, we are very privileged and honored to have him to support us for this Governors Cup competition and also other competition that is yet to come.
The Mautana Roosters is a rugby league club and also a community initiative and is aimed at supporting the young men in the community through rugby league.
Men house long mi bla sabudi me mosem. You bla youth must busy long working work. You bla youth must busy long play sports. Come up good bla sports man na Mary. That's why me bla commit him time. Kind of same hard working mama bla you me commit him time or big bla brother staff or community leader staff. You may work hand to hand long, sabudi team lo you me so that peace must stop long community all the time.
Phoebik Simon Killip, a member of the community, emphasized that keeping the youths healthy and fit through sports is a way forward in building positive community relations.
Plenty of youths mi bla Mautana will engage long rugby league na mi bla community mi bla staff backside long support him all. I think first round Jesse company, second round companies through long leadership long Benjamin Michael now and third round Jesse mi bla come game can long all youths mi bla so mi bla like him all. Busy na keep more physically fit na all can stop in long community so you me minimize him law and order in long community long you me long Mautana.
Fidelis Sukina, Chuka Sports.
Chuka Sports continues with more after the short messages. Stay tuned.
Chuka Sports.
Welcome back to Chukai Sports. The 2022 SP Sports Awards was launched today in Port Moresby, marking 30 years that the event has been responsible for recognizing sporting achievements and excellence in PNG.
SP Brewery has been an avid supporter of sports in PNG for over 70 years and has been an event partner with the PNG Olympic Committee and the PNG Sports Foundation since the inception of the SP Sports Awards in 1992. Nominations for the 2022 SP Sports Awards are now open to the general public and sporting bodies nationwide. The closing date to submit all nominations is Friday, 25th of March, 2022. Nomination forms are available online on the PNG Olympic Committee website, pngolympic.org, and SP Brewery's website, sp.com.pg.
The nominations are obviously being opened up today, and we encourage all national federations and even the public to send in their nominations. And no doubt we will do some publicity with regard to where they can pick up the forms and submit their nominations. So it's open for young and old to do their nominations.
With many memorable sporting moments taking place over the past 30 years, the awards night will not only celebrate the achievements from 2021, but also highlighting how the SP Sports Awards has evolved. Current COVID restrictions may hinder the hosting of the awards under normal circumstances. Regardless, the organizers are confident that the event will go ahead, having hosted a virtual awards night last year.
The most ideal situation, having all the stakeholders, having all the partners in the same room and celebrating the event is, nothing beats person-to-person contact. So we wanted to do that, in 2020. Obviously, COVID-19 kicked in at the back end or front end of 2020 here in PNG anyway. So we postponed that event, and then we did the 2019 and 2020 awards. We did it in last year in 2021. We combined that, and that was virtual. But we're restricted by what we can do. But yeah, for sure, we would prefer it that we did it at the home of the SP Sports Awards, which is the Crown Hotel.
Huxley Lovai, Chukai Sports.
And that ends Chukai Sports, with the details coming up next.
Chukai Sports. Chukai Sports.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoniPlus, with you always.
A look at the weather forecast for tonight and tomorrow in the southern region. Partly cloudy with possible evening showers in Port Moresby. Mostly fine weather in Daru and Karamak. Cloudy with a few showers in Alotau, and cloudy with some rain showers in Popondetta.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoniPlus, with you always.
And that's been the news, sport and weather for Monday, 14th of February 2022. On behalf of the news team, have a good evening and bye for now.